Make money, only haters, one bad mind. God knows that we make no woman, the father him, that's how me born. Enough of them a try stop me with flying past them straight. Only for them a wicked, so what them we narrate. You know them want box little food off me plate, but I got over the block. Eternal bliss, I am every day of my life I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning, I lay my head to rest. Every day of my life, I am blessed.
Yes, sir.
God bless we up. He much over we. So when the wicked rise judgment feed them. Look how much here. Yeah, make hits. Someday I just sit down in Tanto tour. Hands up from you. Now most stand up. Hold on, maybe pick up me friend them. Joanna. Tony. And I won't have a friend, yeah, man. I am every day of my life I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning and I lay my head to rest, every day of my life I am blessed.
Yes, yes, yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Welcome to Hot 105. Today's R&B and old school. And don't forget, Ricky Smiley's paying your bills. The next chance to win is Monday at 8 a.m. Mr. Vegas.
Yes, boss.
Greetings.
Thanks for having me.
How you do, brother?
Today, I'm over there. I look one of the nice people that come support.
Yes, they always support you. They've been supporting you for so long. We always support you for so long.
Yes,
so it's good, you know. Thank you for taking the time out to visit us. You know, Saturday night is a big night for reggae.
Yeah.
We really appreciate this.
Yes.
But it's good.
Yes.
It's good. New album, we're gonna talk about it.
Yep.
I love the name.
Get already.
Ghetto reggae. Yeah. And we always try to run away from it, but this is true.
Yes.
That's where it started. That's where it still should be.
Yes, sir.
You know. Yeah. So how you do?
I'm there. Looking forward, to promoting this record.
Right.
Taking it back to the grassroots where I was introduced to the music.
Right.
You know, from the days of early King Jammy's Day and Sterograph and Stereo One and Wilton and Stitch them and Wolf and them.
Yes.
So I just wanted to take us back there. Because I realize sometimes I see reggae play and the people don't know how to dance. So I try to remind them that the record how to dance. You see people don't put that tie up. The youth, especially the younger generation, I realize they need to be reintroduced or to be introduced to what we grew up on.
Right.
So I said for them who are bad in them system and thing get more rhythmic, you know?
Right.
Yeah, too much people too boring, you know, want people dancing.
Right. Talk about reggae and how did you get started within the industry? Because you've been in this for a minute. How you get started?
Well, how I got introduced to reggae music and dancehall music. I used to be a runaway from home as a little youth, because I never like beaten. So my brothers them and sisters and they were very strict.
Right.
Yeah, so my mom used to be a living helper. She used to do domestic work. So when I ran away, I would hammer around a sound system in a place called Fernhill. So that was where I fell in love with the music because the big bass line and them things that I just started listening to early years of Barrington Levy and the sound of that music. So from there I got interested in the music. I grew up very poor. So when I started Oberlin, I was like an ugly youth with be a bump on my face, can't get a girl. So my virgin called me sprang, came on my face with a frog back. See? So as a barefoot government now.
We all grew up poor.
See, yeah. So I realize now that Sanchez and Pinchers, their sound, yeah, is just so so distinct that, and I could mimic both of them. So during school time and breaks time, I started singing. And one of the songs I used to sing, never seen you looking so gorgeous as you live tonight. Now be a girl start come around, so you know, you start getting the attention now. See? So, you know, from there, you know, I started getting interested in the music.
Right.
Then my virgin in Zul Palma took me to a place named Music Mountain, you know, up Stony and go. You know, me and I youth named Lakipan, who later became Gulliver. See, so that was where I did my first recording. So from there, you know, started loving music, dropped out of school, you know, was around sound system. Then I hung out with Pick Out for a minute, Pick Out that recorded that Ninja Man and Things to cover me. So I was around that energy. You know, it never worked out, me leave it and say my mother say, yo, you got on cruff. So, you know, when mama said that, no, I have to go look at little hustling. So I started a cook shop, started selling food. One day in the cook shop, I see a vehicle reverse. Anthony Red Rose looked through the window, come out of the cook shop and go in the studio. So it was something registered. I went to Freddie McGregor, met Dan Youth. You know, the mama reading, me sing on the rhythm, Dan would jump on the song, and from there introduced me to Jeremy Harding. Did Nike here for Jeremy Harding after I broke a jawbone, a man broke my jawbone as me get the rhythm. So, you know, during the time when my jawbone broke, me start hum. And that came out to the Nike here. You know, start playing on the dance, get big forward. Later on, Danny Brown recorded me with Head Side, and became a star.
Exile is a major hit and it's still going on right across the board. It's still playing.
Yes.
You know, how you get inspired to do that song?
Heads on my nieces, they came home and told me a story about a little girl that got caught in class doing some things. And I was just there telling them, nobody do that, you know, focus on the schoolwork, keep on the heads high. And so we just started, you know, in the house and said, heads high, kill them with the know. So I saw Goofy, Mr. G, one day on the beach, Elshire Beach, and he said, Danny Brown, you have a rhythm. When that dropped, everything locked off. So I went to the studio, to Danny Brown's studio. Yeah, and I started bleaching to get on the rhythm. Because I remember back in those days, you have to pass the gate man to even get to the inside the studio. So when I got there, you know, because I had Nike here playing, the gate man freed me up. But by the time I got into the studio, yeah, the rhythm closed. Everybody record already. So I had to go upstairs now to Danny Brown, his wife. And because he's a youth now, I have a little human, and I start hearing enough joke. She laugh and, you know, tell her belly full. She called her husband and said, you have to record Mr. Vegas on the rhythm, you know. And he called me and said, see the rhythm here on a CD. So I took it and I wrote the verses and came back to the studio. When I recorded Headside, he stopped the whole session and he was like, this is a big tune on the rhythm, Danny Brown. Yeah, man. And General Degree was like, yeah, man.
1998.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's the first hit song.
The first major hit.
Major hit.
Right. Because I had Nike here playing, going on good. But if I didn't get Heads High, I don't think I would have that space in the dance. Because you know, there's some songs that are just household songs. You get that when you call it when you boss. You know, because sometimes, you know, some iron balloon get a little slowly, but then it seal back. So Heads High kind of exploded the balloon.
Right. I remember in, you know, back early 2000 we do Heads High at Bumblebee.
Yes.
That, you know, like first time I come to Florida, it's like nobody could come into the club. It was so packed, you know, with Lady G. So we really respect and glad that, you know, that song is, you know, kept going. You know, that 1998 to 2025 now. Get to rhythm.
Get the
reggae.
Yes.
Still playing, you know. So it's a good thing that you're doing what you do, man. And you know, we're sure gonna open up the audience so people can have, you know, anybody has any question to you, you know, it's open.
Yes.
You know. So Mr. Vegas is here with us. And it's great that you're doing what you're doing, man. And we love it.
Yeah, man, let's reason.
Yeah, let's reason and make sure it's happening. So, you know, now that, you know, ghetto reggae is here, I love what you do with the album, especially the first song on the album, with Daddy Irie. Right. You know, what give you the, you know, because all of those here will make you have such an inspiration to take us right here with ghetto reggae.
I met Irie when I was doing Voices of Sweet Jamaica. I had Sweet Jamaica, the song. But I wanted the government to use it for our independence. It was our 50th independence, I think. So I wanted the government to use it. So I went around and I linked up with Marcia Griffiths. I linked Marcia Griffiths first. And I told her the student time, but I forgot what time was the student time, and she reached out and she said, how you think to come here in a day here? I said, Jesus Christ, look at me mash up my life now. So I had to rebook the time, and Marcia was so gracious, she came through. And so I had Marcia, I had Barrington Levy, I had Cockatee, rest in peace. I had all the greats, Freddie McGregor, Leroy Sibbles, everyone when they heard it, the idea that I had for them. They were like, yes, so Uri gave me some different takes of, wake the town and tell the people. Right. So that is, I wanted to, pay tribute to Uri and his name, his legacy on this record.
Sound further Hot 105, today's R&B and old school, and don't forget Ricky Smiley pays your bill. Monday at 8 a.m. we're talking to Mr. Vegas with his new album, Get to Ricky. Yes, sir. So, Mr. Vegas, we're gonna make sure you do a song from
Of course.
From the album tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
Before we get out of here, So anybody have any questions? Want to ask Mr. Vegas?
You're gonna get a mic real quick. Yeah. Right here. Hi, thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
So I have a question on behalf of a budding musician that I know.
Right.
And he is in the process of trying to find his own voice. What advice do you have to give to musicians who are in that process?
Well, finding the voice is important because I think when you're unique, it carries some weight when people can identify you. I think all the great artists, or majority of the great artists, they have their song. And then you have to decide what kind of music you want to sing. I know you want to market yourself. Especially in this era where we have digital. It's no longer meet a one man and say, yo, you might spend some money buying and give you a break. Because we have a lot of music coming out. So it's how you market yourself and the type of audience you want to link with or impact. So I think that is essential when you find your voice. Just know what kind of music you want to do and how you want to market yourself. And I think it's easier now if you have something you can build a following. It's not like back in the days when we had to depend on 2-3 radio stations,
True.
and the sound systems. Now you can build a following on your social media platform.
Hot 105, today's R&B and old school, South Friend of the Soul of Miami, and Ricky Smiley pays your bill. We're going to take a commercial break and we're going to come back to you. Stay close.
Joint pain. It's something that can literally stop us in our tracks. At QC Kinetics, we offer a revolutionary specialized course of treatment, perfected over 10 years, that can eliminate your pain. Our regenerative therapies actually repair damaged tissue, restoring the joint and eliminating the pain, not masking it with drugs or risky invasive surgery. If you suffer with joint pain, arthritis, age, degeneration, or a sports injury, and have been told you need knee, hip, shoulder, or back surgery, QC Kinetics offers revolutionary non-surgical solutions with actual regrowth of your own tissue with no downtime and long-lasting results. Call right now and set up your free examination with one of our highly specialized doctors at one of our 9 leading-edge clinics in Palm Beach, Broward, and Miami. Experience VIP medical care at its best. Call right now and see how you can get your first treatment free. Call 800-571-1979. That's 800-571-1979. 800-571-1979.
Show me your color line. And Millissa wants you to take it.
No, nothing.
Maybe I need to accept your friends. How many of you groupies you got
my photography on digital. I should be able to see it. Yeah, I don't understand. Can you do it on Facebook or LTV instead? I will eventually.